Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First off, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and you comment down below and like this video. So today we're going to speak about the beginner tips for using Alibaba.com. So if you don't know, I have talked about Alibaba.com in past videos, and it is somewhere that I have used in the past and present to source and buy products for my business and get them customized and then ready to sell. I really love the website. I think it's a great way for you to start up your businesses, especially if it's a product that isn't quite easy to find here in the UK to get manufactured. And if you're a smaller business and you can't afford to pay for such high manufacturing costs, because oftentimes when you purchase things from the UK, the cost is a bit higher, whereas if you buy from China, it is much cheaper. My tips for beginners are: make sure that when you are sourcing products that you tick on the side of the screen trade assurance and verified supplier. That is going to help you narrow down the suppliers and manufacturers that are pretty much secured by Alibaba. So it's kind of like a stamp of approval that manufacturer and that company should be safe to go ahead with, and you are assured when it comes to making your order. The next tip is, when you have gone ahead and chosen a manufacturer, or you're just looking through them and sourcing, read the reviews for each company and just get an idea of what other customers have mentioned about the business and the quality of the products. Next tip is to, when you are actually approaching the manufacturers and the companies and you're sending them your message via the Alibaba chat, turn off the tick at the bottom where it says send business your business card. Your business card is going to have like your phone number and the address and email on it, and I found in the past that I'd get random messages on my WhatsApp at like crazy times in the middle of the night, obviously because of the time difference, from just random numbers, and it kind of scared me. They don't say anything bad, it's just them trying to promote and say, oh, you're interested in the product, this is what we can offer. However, that's not something that I personally want to hear from on my WhatsApp. I like to keep my WhatsApp kind of separate. It's more for friends and family, so I'm just like confused when that happens. So I figured out that it is because I had the tick on for the share business card. So to combat that, you can tick it off, and that will make sure that no one actually just randomly texts you in the middle of the night. The next is to take advantage of the chat. So as I mentioned before, when you are speaking with manufacturers and suppliers, there is a Alibaba.com chat section where it's like you've got a line of different chats where all of your quotes are and what you've messaged them. It's really easy and instant. It's instant messaging, so if they're online, they will reply to you straight away and you get really quick responses. You can attach videos, files and images, so if they ask for your logo, you can quickly just attach your logo. Whereas if you contact them via email, which you can, it does take a bit longer because obviously you have to type up the whole email and they might not read it straight away. Whereas when you have the messaging service up and running, which comes with Alibaba.com, I also recommend that you get the app, because the app again is instant. You get the notifications up on your phone, and it's a really good way to just message because you're already on your phone. The next tip is, don't be tempted to buy anything without testing it out first, because I know you will see a product and think it's going to be like perfect for you and you just want everything to happen quickly, but that is a big no. Make sure you actually pick a few suppliers and get samples from all of them and really test it out for long enough. And that's my next tip. Make sure that you are testing your products for long enough. Don't just test it one time. Test it for a few weeks to really get the best out of it and see if it's going to wear out over time. If you wash it and it doesn't look the same, or it shrinks easily, that can be something that you may want to change. So just make sure that you are testing your products thoroughly, and if you can, get other people to test them too. My next tip is just a heads up on shipping times and different shipping types that you may be able to choose from with your supplier. Bear in mind that with Alibaba.com, a lot of the companies like to ship products to you via a ship. So it's actually a big ship that goes on the sea and comes through from China to here. So shipping obviously is longer time, so it can take like 30 days for your product to even get to you, and it may take even longer during this time period. So that is something to consider, but it is very cheap compared to if you were to do air shipping. Air shipping takes usually like 5 to 7 days in my experience, so it's way quicker than the ship, but it is a lot more expensive. So it just depends on your budget and how fast you need things, which is a really good idea for you to really map out when you're looking to launch or when you're looking to restock, because you're going to have to do it in advance. So really figure out your timing and what's going to work well for you. When you are searching for products as well, you can filter also by clicking the manufacturer/trading company, and this means that the company you are contacting is the actual company that manufactures that product, because on Alibaba.com sometimes you can be speaking to basically the middleman, so it's like someone that you contact and then they contact the company for you. Whereas if you want to get straight to the source, you can go ahead and search through the manufacturer/trading company section, which will give you results for people that you can go to, and it is straight to that company. And my last tip is to negotiate on your pricing. So especially if you've ordered on Alibaba.com before and you get a really good relationship with the company, you can negotiate on pricing, and I have found that my pricing does go down over time when I am ordering a lot from a company. So just kind of negotiate on price, what works for you. You can also say that you are a newer business, so is it possible for them to give you your first order a much smaller quantity, and just give them a backstory on your company and that you are looking to buy more in the future, but for now you just want to test the waters with your first order. Some people are really open to that and some aren't, but that's a good way to kind of judge whether you want to work with that company or not, or search for more. So those are my beginner tips on Alibaba.com. I really hope that helped, and I will leave a link to it in the description box down below. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys.